us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass, it's Swan. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
On the ground, it's Donaldson. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, they give up the run. They get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Discards him with the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the back. Hard running there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through it. It's a seam wide open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Swan. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing. And how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. And you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Quarterback will keep it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Give to the back. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the end zone. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this defense has had an elite first half, kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this third down. Don't let them get a touchdown. They've played so well this first half.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. First and 10, they're down to the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. On the move. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Rebels will have it first and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They want to run this quarterback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me in the game.
Scores on the sneak.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Hits him with a stiff arm. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds. And that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Gives it on the option. There he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tate. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the ground, it's Singleton. He breaks a tackle.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
To the air, it's Swan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Burnett. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Perry.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Swan. Got his man on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Gets the back moving. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on second down. Quick completion on the out. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the target. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Smashes through the tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
A run for the quarterback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Looking downfield, it's Swan. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Memphis.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First play of the first possession of OT. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
He'll take it himself. Runs through the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know, I really like this QB running with football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got it behind the line. It's Pena. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after.
Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And fires complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second down coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's loose on the right. The 30, the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw at Stewart. Fires left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dan.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Oh, gives him the tough step on. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield.
Gain of 20. And that's good enough for first down. That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 7, Tennessee 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Stewart. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bust through behind his pad. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Donaldson. Showing off the arm. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Donaldson. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open catches.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Ready to try the point after. With the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for space. It's Hobbs. Looking for room at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Vols are in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Shakes off the defender. The stiff arm gets him loose. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. To throw, it's Swan. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They punted away on 4th down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Extending the play. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Now adjusting. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella at tight end.
Quarterback extends the play. Fires to the right. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hobbs. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, looking to pass. The throw. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Quarterback keeps it. Fighting off the defender. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Now improvising. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. In the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Stewart. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Forced down in the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They'll move the tight end. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Stewart. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial it. Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this 1st down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and Apple the QB calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Dropping back, it's Swan. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the sideline.
That's just two guys being on the same page, and they just dialed up a play that they feel so confident in. They know their quarterback and receiver can go out and execute in this juncture of the game, winning, needing that third down to ice it. That was perfect.
Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, "Let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me." The Buckeyes will kick it away first. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for space. It's Donaldson. Picks up the first down, still moving. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. A designed run for the quarterback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Calls his own number. Thrust that arm out. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Shoots it to the left. Hurls it in.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. In the red area, it's Donaldson. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Using his feet. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play. That defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking for room. It's Donaldson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Jordan. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets it fly. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Tebow. That's caught, it's Bell. He's loose. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Trying play action. Under fire. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll operate out of split backs. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Quarterback moving. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense.